Goodbye and good riddance were the two words on my mind as I left Staples for the final time 3 weeks ago, 3 Saturdays ago, as of this recording at least. And this is also my third attempt at recording this because the previous two attempts I had recorded them with the intention of putting them in a video and uploading them that day, but just didn't get around to doing it. But yeah, it also doesn't help that every time I record anything, I don't pre-write anything that I say. I kind of just go into my phone, open up the voice recorder app, and hit the record button. I just start talking. Yeah, but anyway, I digress. Yeah, so it's been 3 weeks since I've been officially out of retail, and it's honestly it's not bad. It's a bit of a jump from retail to working in a factory. That's where I am now. It's a factory that's close to my house. It's not bad, honestly. There's a lot of details that I have to remember, like what goes in where, like how many of this item is supposed to go inside, what size bag. But yeah, I mean it's pretty good. I'm picking everything up as I go, and yeah, and I even already got a raise at the end of my first week. So everything's looking up for now. I'm finally gonna be able to start taking care of myself, working full time. It's gonna be great. I just wish I could have gave Staples more of a heads up before I had to leave. Because as as good as this job is going to be for me financially, they kind of moved me along really quickly. Like I didn't realize. I'll talk more about this later when I talk about and it'll be in another video when I talk about like how how most jobs would prefer that you give them some kind of 2 weeks notice. I wasn't, the long and short of it is I wasn't able to give Staples a 2 weeks because I didn't realize that I was hired until the day they told me to come in for orientation. They moved me along so quickly that they kind of just didn't tell me. They just said like hey, come in for an interview. Okay, hey, come in and pick up some paperwork for this. Like, all right, come in for orientation. That's basically what it was. I'll go into more detail in a later video, but yeah, I did feel kind of bad. But my managers seemed to understand, and trust me, it was a very awkward phone call with my general manager, and I'm glad I was at least able to talk to him because he was going on vacation the very next week, so I wouldn't have been able to talk to him anyway. But yeah, I mean, as much as I hated working there, I'm at least very grateful to Staples and to my general manager for giving me an opportunity to work when I really, really needed it. My previous job before that they had dropped me rather unceremoniously and unexpectedly, and so I kind of had to scramble for a new job, and Staples was there with its doors wide open. So I'm at least grateful to that. As much as I hated having to go in there and work at the kind of job that I did, work in office supplies. It was a very frustrating job to work, but it was a paycheck at the very least. Yeah, so I'm grateful to them I'm grateful to them for everything. Grateful to my general manager. I really hope he understands what happened. I mean, it was kind of out of my control. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say other than thanks again to everybody who helped me out and made the experience there bearable. Any of all my former coworkers who might hear this, I said it like a million times already, but thanks again for everything, for all your help. Yeah, that's it. Once again, I still have a few more. I still have a handful of fucking pieces of audio from Staples that have just been sitting on my phone for a few weeks. So I'll put those into a video soon. But yeah, so yeah, those are definitely still coming out. But yeah, that's it. That's a goodbye and good riddance from me to Staples, and anybody else who is a Staple associate anywhere else. And if you hate it there, then hey man, you just you just stick it out, keep grinding as much as you can until you can find something better. That's because that's what I did. I did a year and some change. It was almost 2 years, and then I found something, and they took me right in. So yeah, if I if I could do it, then hey, you definitely can. But yeah, that's it for me. Until next time, this is it for now. See ya.